is the Voice of Vietnam.
This is the Voice of Vietnam, broadcasting from Hanoi, capital of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam.
Welcome to the special 2020 Lunar New Year program on the Voice of Vietnam.
Today's edition has the theme 2020 Promoting Consensus in National Development. Stay tuned.
This year, Vietnam for the first time takes on the double task of serving as ASEAN chair and a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council.
Vietnam is determined to fulfill these tasks to demonstrate its foreign policy of independence, self-reliance, peace, cooperation, development, diversification, multilateralization in external relations, and proactive international integration, and its aspiration to contribute to global peace and development.
Today, we'll talk to Ambassador Ngô Quang Xuân, head of the Vietnamese mission to the UN from 1993 to 1999, and international organizations in Geneva from 2002 to 2008.
Vietnam, 192 votes.
Vietnam was elected a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council for 2020-2021 with 192 votes out of 193 in the UN General Assembly in June 2019. In November 2019, Thai Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha handed the ASEAN chairmanship hammer to Vietnamese Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc at a ceremony in Bangkok. On January the 6th, Prime Minister Phúc launched Vietnam's 2020 ASEAN chairmanship. Ambassador Xuân, what can you tell us about these events?
Thời làm đại sứ và đại diện thường trực của Việt Nam tại Liên Hợp Quốc.
When I was the Vietnamese ambassador and head of the Vietnamese permanent mission at the UN in the mid-1990s, we often said we were laying bricks to prepare for Vietnam to become a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council in the 2008-2009 tenure. 10 years later, we again assumed this post. We also assumed the ASEAN chairmanship once again to lead ASEAN activities in the new decade.
So do you think Vietnam's non-permanent membership on the UNSC now won't be much different from the first time 10 years ago?
Cũng có những cái giống nhau nhưng mà cũng có những cái khác nhau. Nhưng mà có thể nói là đặc biệt là vào cái thời điểm 10 năm trước, chúng ta lần đầu tiên
10 years ago, Vietnam's contribution to the UN Security Council raised the country's status and prestige internationally. Winning the election at the UN General Assembly with 192 out of 193 votes, Vietnam made an incredible stride. For us, who participate in the process before and are closely following it, the near unanimous vote shows that Vietnam has a mandate to work with other UN Security Council members to deal with hot issues in the new global political situation, particularly conflicts and hotspots around the world.